people would have bet $1 million that I wouldn't be a YouTuber. You know, it makes no sense. But I just I have, hyper obsession and I love this. And, you give it enough time, anyone can solve it.
Well, there's a lesson in that for people, really. Like if you do have a hyper obsession to something, there's a lot of people that think that because they're bad at school or because they're not interested in school, that they're destined to be a loser.
Yeah.
And that's not true. The problem is school is too rigid. Like regular public school system, sit down, underpaid teacher, disinterested, not really connected with the work. You're not connected with it. You just can't wait to go home and do what you like to do.
Exactly.
And you get this thought in your head like, oh my God, I'm going to be a loser.
Especially if you're extremely passionate about something at a young age, where most kids aren't. I just couldn't hold a conversation with a single person because people would just tell me all you talk about is YouTube. And I would try to talk about something else. But back then I was so hyper obsessed that I literally just didn't know how to.
But what were you obsessed about? Were you obsessed about other channels, your channel?
Everything from learning how to editing, the pacing of the videos, ideas, what's going viral, what's trending, what's hot. I had to self-teach myself everything. Most of my growth came actually after I graduated high school. Basically what I did was I somehow found these other 4 lunatics. 3 of us were college dropouts, 1 was a high school dropout, and 1, I don't know, he just quit his job. We all were super small YouTubers, and we basically talked every day for 1,000 days in a row and did nothing but just hyper study what makes a good video. We were very religious about it. And so that's where most of my knowledge came from, is I just surround myself with these lunatics and just every day, we didn't do anything. We had no life.
But everybody had sort of a similar vision.
Yeah, exactly. And so we all had 10, 20,000 subscribers when we met. And by the time we stopped talking, we all had millions of subscribers. And we all hit 1 million subscribers within a month. It's crazy because it's if you envision a world where you're trying to be great at something and it's just you learning and fucking up and then learning from your mistakes. But you mess up, you learn from your mistake, you mess up, you learn from your mistake. You in 2 years, might have learned from 20 mistakes. Or if you have 4 other people who are also messing up, and when they learn from their mistake, they teach you what they learn. Stuff like that. Hypothetically, you 2 years down the road have learned 5 times more of the amount of stuff. So it just helps you grow exponentially way quicker, if that makes any sense.
So it's not dumb luck.
No, I mean, it was like they say 10,000 hours in math or something. We probably put in 40, 50,000 hours. I mean, we're talking every day, all day, literally nothing. We had no friends outside of the group. That was your life. And
I'm actually rereading that book right now, that Malcom Gladwell book, Outliers, that talks about that 10,000 hours principle. It totally applies to what you did. 100%. I mean, it sounds like you were just all day, every day, and which makes sense. And what do you have now, 90 million subscribers?
Well, we across everything, we're closing in on 200 million subscribers.
Jesus!